So the next stitch we're going to do is a basic chain stitch. This stitch is a directional stitch as well, so it not meaning that how you stitch it, but the direction that it goes. So it will always go one direction. So what we do is we come out at point 1. We're going to go in, some people go in the same spot, some go close to it. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go fairly close to it. And then once again, remember, don't go all the way through the thread. We are going to push our needle a good distance, anywhere 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 inch, depending on what you want. Push your needle through. This thread sits underneath, right? And that's what's going to form our chain. Right? So pull the thread. We don't want to pull too tight. We want to pull just a little bit tight so that it doesn't squinch up to a line where we lose our loop. Right? So we'll just go like that. Some people call it a daisy chain because quite often it's used to make the little small flowers. So to do the next stitch, same thing, we go next to that thread, but now we're going inside the loop. Remember to have even and consistent width lengths, which will always improve with practice. It just takes time. Thread goes under the needle. Give it a little tug. Now, it doesn't really matter which way you go, like if you go to this side or this side of your thread. Just make sure that you make it the same way as you go through. As soon as you start switching it around, you're actually going to change the appearance of your chain stitch. It'll still be a chain stitch, it'll just be a new adaptation of it. So you just continue across. Once you get to the other end, you're finished. Tighten it up a little bit. You just go over the edge. So you go over, pull it through. This is if you're not having a continual, right? To the back, and then you would do a stitch. If we were going to do a continual, where we wanted to end it off, we would take a stitch here, come up and go underneath these loops here. That's a chain stitch.